Lucas, and today I am reviewing the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Foundation. Yay! So exciting. I've been wanting to get this literally since I knew it was coming out. So I went to Ulta yesterday with my friend and I got it. And I figured I'd give you a first impressions / review of this foundation. Okay, so the shade I got is pale. The shade I got is pale, and it was the very lightest shade that they had. There are 45 shades, so you're pretty much guaranteed to be able to find your shade. This is a full coverage foundation, and you get 1 fluid ounce for $15, which I actually think is kind of a steal, because like, take the Fenty Beauty foundation, which I love dearly, get 1.08 fluid ounces, but it's $40, and so I'm like, I would rather spend money on this if I could. Like, if this is a dupe, then this is a flippin' dupe. Will be great. Let's see. Like I said, this retails for $15. Got the lightest shade. I was actually kind of surprised. I know, like, in Fenty, in their line, I know with Fenty in their line, I'm the second to lightest shade. So I feel like they could have gone a couple shades lighter, like 1 or 2 shades lighter, but obviously they go really, really pale, so I'm not complaining. I'm able to find my shade, thank God, but I'm not the palest person out there. But I do know they go really, really dark, which is amazing, because people of color need to have foundations too, and they need to be able to find their shade. Okay, so let's talk about how it applied. So, I apply my foundation nowadays where I pump it onto my hand. This is a pretty strong pump, by the way. Like, it will give you product. I pump it on the back of my hand, and then I take a foundation brush and I spread it along my face, and then I blend it out with a beauty sponge. And normally when I use my Fenty foundation, it's kind of dried by the time I blend it out with my beauty sponge, but I didn't find that to be the case with this foundation. It took a little bit to dry down. It still did dry down though, and I really like that because I like not having to use powder. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Anyways, I do think this is full coverage. I definitely think I could have built it up more, or I hope I could have built it up more, but I didn't because I was lazy and I didn't feel like I needed the fullest coverage ever. Let's see. Yeah, it didn't fully dry down, so it was pretty easy to blend out. Let's see, what else? It did dry down at some point, just like the Fenty foundation. As you can see right now, actually it did cake up kind of in the middle of my brows, on the bridge of my nose. It caked up right there and somewhat on my forehead. I don't know why that happened. It's kind of been happening recently, and I don't know what's happening. It could be that I just need to apply primer there or something. I don't know, but it did cake up there. So this does have the ability to cake up, but it didn't cake anywhere else on my face. It just looks nice and smooth, and a nice, smooth, fun finish. For my other face products I put on, you know, with my concealer and stuff, I was a silly child today and I decided to mix concealers, which I never ever do. So we'll see how that lasts. But it did blend out very beautifully. It actually was a little bit easier to blend out than it normally is, just because I think the Fenty dries down so fast. It's hard to blend stuff out on top of it. But it blended out very easily and beautifully. I did at one point put a little bit of foundation on my chin, or concealer on my chin, and when I went to blend it out, it like took away the product. I don't know what that's about. but it did happen. I was able to fix it pretty easily, so that's good. Considering my other face products such as bronzer, blush, and highlight, I think it went on well. I did set my face with just the tiniest bit of powder, just because I wasn't sure if this foundation would work. If I didn't powder it, I didn't know if stuff would turn out patchy. So I did lightly set everything. And my bronzer is on nice, my blush is on nice, my highlight looks amazing, if you can't see that already. Yeah, I think everything went on great, and I think this is a great foundation so far. I mean, I haven't tested it for longevity or anything, but I will be, so keep tuned for that. But first impressions, it's really a beautiful foundation. It does cake up a little bit, but other than that, I think it's beautiful. So I will check in with you on about every couple hours or so, and we'll see how this wears. See if it gets off on my nose, if it creases in my smile lines, you know, stuff like that. So if you want to find out about that, stay tuned. Alright, so it's much less than an hour later, but I did just go on a dog walk, which means I spent some time outside, which means my forehead is sweaty. Even though it's sweaty though, it doesn't really look like any of the product is coming off, except maybe at the very top. Let me just blot. No, this is not a blotting tissue. Am I going to use it to blot though? Yep. Nothing came off on the thing that I used to blot. It's pretty good. So far the foundation's looking great. And I will check in on you in a little while. Alright everyone, it is a couple of hours after I first applied this. And it looks pretty much the same. I mean, ignore my application right here. We're going to ignore that. Yeah, it looks the same. I've been rubbing my face a little bit, but it seems to have stood up to the competition. It stood its ground. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, I really like this foundation so far. Yeah. So far, so good. Alright. It is late, and here's how the foundation is looking. I actually think it looks great. I think right here it's faded. Right here it's faded. It's faded a little bit on the top of my forehead. Right here on my chin where I've been rubbing it and I've been eating, so some glitter there for my lip gloss. But otherwise, the foundation stayed on perfect. Like, my nose is gone a little bit, but not nearly as much as it normally is gone. I think this might be my new favorite foundation. Like, it's cruelty-free. It's 15 bucks. You get a whole ounce, and it's like gonna last you all day. Is that correct? Did I get that right? So yeah, here's my opinion on the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I highly recommend it. I'm pretty sure most people you've watched have highly recommended it, because I can't find anything wrong with it. This video is not sponsored. I feel like I'm going to have to say that because I'm giving it such a positive review, but come on, I have like less than 20 subscribers. Do you really think that NYX would sponsor me? Anyways, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to help me out, you could share this video on social media, and it would help me get known. And yeah, remember that Violet shakes for you. Bye!